back to another soul session on The Journey. I'm your guide, Dr. Jody Ashbrook. And if you're just joining us here, The Journey is about bringing together all the things that I've learned along my path and sharing them with you in the hopes that it may serve you along yours. So things like yoga, wellness, inspiration, travel, music, you name it, bundling all of that up here into one 5 or 10 minute video to share with you, again, in the hopes that it may serve you along your journey. So today's conversation is about the concept of energy. And oftentimes when we think of energy, we probably think of feeling tired or feeling like we have a lot of energy, but we don't really often think about energy in the terms of where are we investing our energy, what is depleting our energy, and how we can channel it more effectively to live the life that we are looking to live and feel as best as we can while we're doing it. So thinking of the concept of energy as it relates to what do you give your energy to? And when you think about things that may leave you feeling tired, there's a reason for that feeling. You've given your energy to something that chances are is depleting you. So looking at very similar to return on investment in business. If you think of the ROI of your energy, what is the return on investment of the energy that you are giving away? And that goes to relationships, work, yourself, social media. How are you spending your time? How are you spending your energy? What are you giving your time and your energy and your life force? Because that's essentially what we're talking about, right? Your energy is your life force. And when our life force is depleted or energized, we feel that. And a lot of times we say, oh, I'm just really tired. I'm really run down. Or I feel like I have a lot of energy. There are things that are feeding your energy just as there are things that are depleting your energy. And so you being aware and mindful of, one, where are you giving your energy? Where do you spend your time? And really think about that in terms of the breakdown of your day. Maybe it's driving to work, at work, doing other activities. Maybe it's things at home. Maybe it's scrolling on social media. Think about where the breakdown is of how you invest your time throughout the day. And then think about the result of how that time spent makes you feel. Do you feel depleted? Do you feel just kind of neutral? Do you feel once you get done with that activity, did it give something back to you? And so the goal really is to balance that balance sheet, if you will, to identify where are you giving that time? Where are you giving that energy? What are you getting back as a result? And are you okay with that? Are you happy with that? Is the result that's happening from that give and take with your energy, is that what you want? Or is there an opportunity to make a change? And so again, not just looking at relationships, but that's a big portion of this. Who you surround yourself with, who you have in your life, who you give time, attention, and energy to has a significant influence on how you feel, especially if you feel like you're giving and not getting the same in return, or there's not some sort of return that you're getting back. Doing an assessment there to really say, hey, how much more energy do I want to expend here if this is the product, if this is the return that I'm getting back from this relationship? Same thing with work. Really looking at and work is a necessity, right? Very few of us just have buckets of money laying around. So looking at work and what you do for a living, how much energy you invest into that and what you're getting out of that. And the piece that I want to maybe offer up here too is if we are working at a place that maybe doesn't feel very good, or the culture or the environment's not what we want it to be, a lot of times we can allow that to deplete our energy. We feed into that. So we end up feeling even more depleted after we leave work or after we get done in meetings all day or interacting with our boss. really do an analysis of how you feel when you're going into work, when you leave work, when you're at work, interacting, and think about what the return is from that investment of your time, not just financially, but from a soul level, from a spiritual level, from a place of what is it doing to your mindset, your mental health every day going in there, and is what you're getting back from it worth it? Or is there an opportunity to maybe take a hard look at it and potentially make a change? So again, thinking about the return on investment, the ROI of your energy to relationships, to work, to tasks that you put yourself through. A lot of times we think we have to do things and we end up going through kind of the motions of checking the box, doing tasks, and not getting a whole lot from them other than the satisfaction of maybe crossing it off the list. And if that's all you need back from that activity, then fantastic. But if there is an opportunity to kind of reassess your investment of the things that you're filling your time with and what that's really offering you, maybe there's some changes that need to be made there too. Maybe you've fallen into patterns of doing things that don't really take away, but they don't really offer, but you've kind of always done them, and they don't leave you feeling strongly either way about it, but maybe it's still not a good investment of your energy, your time, and your attention. So again, when you think about energy, maybe really process it as those three components: your time, your attention, and your investment, and analyzing what is the return there. I think we're all guilty of being plugged into our devices, our phones, our computers, anything electronic nowadays. And I think that's a good opportunity too, to look at, what am I really getting out of this? Is it doing more harm than good? And do I get pushed into a space when I'm on social media, a space that's maybe not good for me, that creates feelings and emotions that then I have to deal with or manage, and which end up being depleting, right? It's not offering anything up for your highest good. So your homework from this conversation of the journey is to think about where you are investing your energy: people, work, activities, your downtime. Where do you spend that time? Where do you give your attention? And what is the return that you are getting from that? And are you happy with that? Or do you need to maybe do some analysis on your energy ROI balance sheet and make some changes? So I hope this conversation was helpful for you. I would love to hear some of your thoughts in the comments. And thank you all for hanging in there with me along my journey and for stopping by. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.